Well, Joe,
what's going on, Tyler?
You're either making an off-road C8 or is there something else going on?
You like that? That Baja fender setup?
That's fire. Yo, I think we can fit 35s under that. What do you think?
I could try. I mean, I definitely got a set we could throw it right on. I bet it's the same bolt pattern.
So,
what do you think?
What are we working on?
Well, I gotta extend some wires right here because these doors are about to go up.
Lambo doors, baby.
Lambo doors. Up your doors, baby.
Yep.
So, gotta extend some wires so the doors can go up and get out of the way.
Cool. So, fenders are off.
Fenders are off.
Starting with wiring.
They're starting on some wiring over there, and that box is
That one of the hinges?
that's all the hinges that are going to be replacing those hinges in there. If you go to the fender, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
See, get rid of those fenders.
Yeah.
And later on, once I get the brackets on there, I'll show you how they go up.
Cool.
With all the doors off and everything, make it easier easy.
Sweet. Joe, this looks crazy.
Oh, yeah. The first one I did, they told me I had to take off the whole front bumper.
Come on.
And then I called them up and they're like, oh yeah, by the way, we figured out a better way. It was like, that's an easier way to do it.
Yeah.
Go front bumper off.
Meanwhile.
What are you doing, Joey?
I hate stealth.
Full body stealth expel with fusion coating. Got the fusion coating on top of the stealth. Gives a nice finish, Joey, huh?
Mm-hmm. Nice and shiny.
Full stealth. Got to put the wing on here still. Car looks amazing with the stealth on there, though.
One eternity later.
Joe, where'd the door go?
I got hungry. I got bored, so I took it off. So, we're gonna put the factory in. Got rid of the factory inches. We're gonna put in this nice big old up your door.
That's definitely a much bigger bracket, huh?
Oh yeah, nice and thick, nice and heavy. It's gonna help support the door very well, getting out, going up in the air. So it'll make it look like more factory than anything else.
You explain what we kind of what we cut and took off on it and the pass through the wiring and everything?
Haven't gotten there yet. That's why I was gonna go to the door separately with that one.
You want to show them kind of what we did over here with everything off?
Right about now, there's this bracket that's on the ground. Got to cut this one off, so I trim it down right there. And then I've got to adjust this section here for this top piece of here to be able to get in right there because, well...
Oh yeah, that's got to get flush.
So, I got to trim this side down a little bit, set this side up, and then let's go to the door over here. Had to extend some wires in here to be able to make this get out to go up more. Because this was
so the
connected.
door can go up, right?
Yep.
Cool.
So I extended these wires, got them taped out of the way so I can move the door in and out.
Cool.
So the wires are extended so the door can go up and in the air.
Sweet. Thanks, Joe.
No problem, Tyler.
That's why we make no money here. It takes two people to take the adhesive off a wing.
think we make some.
I think Justin just wants to stay on the side longer because the air conditioning.
It is nice over here. It feels good.
He's not even sweating now. Look at it. He usually got sweat marks. So he's got nothing right now.
Not too bad.
You guys want to kiss too?
Dude, even though the AC's locked at 73, it still feels nice over here.
I had to lock it at 73 because Mike put it down to 69 all the time.
Times are tough, dude.
I'm gonna give you 65 degrees. You know what? You know what it requires when I turn that thing down to 60? A lot of money.
You bought a cheap unit, that's why.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 15 grand later.
Well, Joe,
Hi, Tyler.
looks like the door's back on.
Yeah, you know. See you later.
Oh, man.
Open your doors.
Check that out. Yes, sir. That looks good, huh?
Oh yeah.
Now you got to open and close it like 700 times to line it up.
Oh yeah, there's still a lot more alignment to do, but
It's on.
step one is in.
Yeah, that looks great.
Oh yeah.
Sweet. What's next?
Fine tuning it, making it line up OEM perfect. Then put the front fender back on, and then onto that side.
Sweet.
Oh yeah.
Cut it up.
Oh yeah. See, remember before we talked about how we had to trim things back?
Yep.
There was another flap that sat right here. Just had to cut that off.
Sweet.
Now I got to cut this little angle piece out right there, so the bracket sits nice and flush.
Sweet.
Nice 2022. 2022 Corvette or 21?
Well, brand new C8.
Brand new C8. And,
Getting into it.
Oh well.
All right, guys. So Justin's working on this Ferrari. He started doing timing belts on it. Got all the parts laid out over here. Got the tensioners over here, idlers. All right, Fudge, what we got going on in here?
I'm going to pull this cover off so you can see. So behind these are timing belts. You get the covers out of the way. So we had just put the new timing belt with the new rollers on there. These are your spring tensioners. So we took those off, cleaned them out, re-lubed them, and my light's dying. But what we found is there's two marks that line up these cams. So on the back side, the marks were actually about half a tooth off.
Okay.
And
We got, what's this new idler right there,
yeah,
right?
so that's the new roller bearing, which is actually an updated design, because I'll show you the old one that came in.
And what's that, the water pump we did too in there?
Yes, the
So,
water pump. new
Upgraded water pump in there. That's the other timing side with the idler on that side.
Yeah.
You gotta pull the AC compressor out and a bunch of stuff
Old
out of the
school.
wheel. Yeah, look at the size of that thing.
Piston R12, old belts and everything.
Cool. All right, what else we got?
So this is your old bearing. So one of the problems is, as you can see, they use a two-piece bearing in that. So what would happen to a lot of guys is when they would pull it off, you can see the bearing kind of falls apart, all the balls go everywhere, so you can't reuse them. That's an updated one. It uses a single bearing inside, so that kind of solves that. Plus, it's a lot lighter. These are very heavy.
Nice.
So we set the timing, and we test fired the car. And before, the car would crank for a while, and then it would kind of kick over. This time, it was like half a crank, started right up. So whatever was going on in there, obviously, it was a good thing that we got in there. We have the old belts here. You can see they're pretty old and worn out.
Yeah, look at that one.
Yeah,
So
dried
typically
out.
on these, yeah, you can see where they get all
These
dried
have
up and
big
worn
teeth
down.
too, so
Yeah.
it's not hard for these to skip. You know what I
And
mean?
Ferrari pretty much recommends doing those things, I know, pretty frequently on them as well. So
It's every 12,000 miles on this.
you got oil filter still to do, spark plugs to do, air filter, and then pretty much do an inspection on it.
More gaskets and, yeah.
Cool. All right, awesome. All right, you do a quick fire up on it. Timing's on, covers are still off. Should we just do a look at the fuel system on this thing? Great, pretty old school, everything's old school. So we're gonna have Fudge fire it up here and see how she runs.
A little bit, try to prime up that fuel. Can't beat that for an 86.
Runs like a dream. So actually, you can see here, guys, you got all the covers off. You got your timing belt here, timing belt there, so you guys can actually see it running. Nope. There you have it. Timing belt on the 328 GTS.
Joe?
What's up, Tyler?
Looks like we're all done.
That's all set.
Woo! Fab speed. Sounds good.
Oh yeah, that's
Just
all
a
real
cab
nice.
back. That's nice.
Just a cab back. Nice chrome, nice tone.
And Joe, what'd you add to it? A nice little touch?
Oh, a little light bar there. You gotta show off the goods.
Doors go up now, baby.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. Looks fire, Joe.